Hello and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be drawing some mice. Or maybe one mice. Or mouse. I don't really know. We're just going to kind of see what happens. I'm going to try and draw a mouse with a mushroom as a hat. And I definitely came up with that idea on my own, and it wasn't given to me by the little one at all. We're going to swap pencils really quick. Use this one. Start with the body of the mouse. We're gonna try to make him look cartoony, but like not, if that makes sense. I'm not sure. I don't even know what I'm actually doing. We're just gonna kind of see what happens. I haven't drawn a mouse in a while. I drew a rat a couple days ago, and they're pretty much the same thing, right? Just one's larger and one's smaller. We're going to go ahead and make it have ginormous ears. I do have pictures of actual mice up here as my references, but mice have small ears. I'm going to give these things giant ears because that's better. Alright. Yep, sure, that's fine. Now, how are we actually going to do this? Trying to think, since I do want it to be slightly cartoony and not fully realistic, what do we want it to do? Maybe get the nose in here. They've got noses. Get the mouth. Go ahead and just go like that. That's a little messed up. It's fine. Yeah, it kind of looks like he has a beak. Alright, now what? He's got the little hind leg, you know, they have hind legs. The more I'm drawing this, the less it is making me actually want to draw a mouse, because I'm realizing I don't know how to draw a mouse. But I'm not going to stop, because, well, I'm already this far into it, so. Alright, how the hell is his leg right now? I guess it would be, like, kind of pointed back, and then his legs forward, I guess? I'm not really sure. I don't know how their feet work 100%, and his foot is covered up by some leaves, so I can't really see that. Alright. Now, what if I were to actually make him hunched over a bunch more? Or what if I made him less hunched? I don't know. There's lots of different things I could do. And I think what we should do is lower his head. Because, well, that's going to help with him being hunched over more, I think. I genuinely have no idea, because I don't know what I'm doing. We're just winging all of this. I haven't even looked at my reference in a while. Alright, they've got arms, too. We're gonna go ahead and just give him arm like this, and then give him a little rat fingus. Now give him ginormous friggin' ears. Alright. There we go. Sure, I messed that one up quite a large amount. But it's fine. Now what do we do for the tail? I guess his tail can just kind of be like this. Just like that. And I feel like I should do this part of the arm differently. Maybe put some bend in it. Yeah, put some bend in it. That'll make it a little better. And how do we deal with this part of the face? I guess we could just bring his face all the way to like right here. And then alright, hold on. He looks so stupid. Let me try to fix him. Let me look at the reference and actually see what the hell a mouse looks like. try to draw a mouse with not knowing how it looks. That's a smart idea. Alright. There and there. Sure. His ears should go down onto his face, actually. And I should fix the other ear, but we'll fix it later. Well, the eye now, but this is wrong. Why is it wrong? It looks so wrong. I mean, obviously they don't have that big of mouths. Could that be all of it? Could that be all of why it looked wrong? It was definitely a large part of it, but it's not all of it. Alright, I did just remember I said I was going to give him a mushroom hat, so let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and go like this. There we go, mushroom. And then, what kind of mushroom were we doing? I genuinely don't remember. So we'll just go like this type of mushroom for now. Alright. There. Go like that. And then it's going to have little spots on it. All over it. Because that's what these mushrooms have, is little spots. Right. There. And that's pretty good. These mushrooms also have like little frill bits like connected to the things, so I could like add that here, like on the head, but I don't think I'll add that part. I don't know. Let's go ahead and erase this, make this look better, and see if it even looks better with neater lines. I'm not sure if it will, so we're actually going to keep... No, we might as well try making neater lines and see if it looks better. If it doesn't, oh well, that sucks, but you know, hey, it is what it is, right? Alright. Also, I have no idea what their hands actually look like. I'm just giving him a hand like that. Alright. Now give him a foot like that. Go like this. Now, what? I don't know. I'm thinking. Shut up. Okay. Go like that. Go like that. Maybe it didn't need to go that far. Alright. There's his weird ass looking foot. Ginormous weird looking foot that we probably should have spread his toes more, but hey, it is what it is, right? Alright. There we go. And right there. Bam. Boom. Bow. Okay, that's fine. I want to separate his tail from his body though, because well, rats have like weird tails. Wait, this is a mouse. I'm sure they're the same. I've got no freaking clue if they're the same, if they're extremely different, if they're just a little different. I haven't the foggiest idea, and I'm not going to figure out because I'm not going to look it up. Alright. Trying to add the little frills like under the mushroom, that's what those are. Alright. I still want to add like a little bit for the nose, you know? Your nose? Alright, but like the face looks so weird and I just don't know what to do with it. Yep, there we go. We'll add his eye, which he'll go ahead and get a shine in his eye. A small shine, much smaller than I meant to make it, but apparently he only gets one arm. I didn't even think about the other arm until right now. Let's go ahead and just see if we can come up with something. Maybe he's reaching out for something. Maybe he's, what do their hands look like? Okay, so I think it is just the 3 little fingers. You know, she told me, I mean, I totally came up with this idea on my own. The little one definitely didn't tell me to give him a little, make him hold a little basket. So I could do that. I'm not gonna. I think I could, but I've already done that before. A mouse with a basket, so I'm not gonna do it again. Alright, here is Mousy. There we go. How long did that take me? That only took me 11 minutes? Well, fuck. We gotta draw another Mousy. Or another mushroom. We could just draw him looking. I'm gonna draw him just looking at a giant mushroom. Alright. Try and keep your hand off the paper. I have been trying to fix my habit of putting my hand on the paper because it can make your drawing, it like limits your mobility basically. That's about it. It just essentially makes it a little bit harder for doing some things. So I've been trying to work on that since I had a friend tell me he was working on that, and I was like, hey, I should do that too then. So I'm doing that. But I don't typically do it in my videos though, actually, because whilst recording, I am hunched over. I'm essentially in shrimp mode right now. And it's just hard to keep my hand off my paper when all of the weight in my body is facing forwards. I don't have the core strength to not have my hand on the paper. Actually, it's not that bad, but it just gets annoying after a while. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah, drawing a giant mushroom. Alright, I got distracted by sharing story, which is why a lot of the times I don't like to share story, because then I'll get distracted and the drawing won't get done as well. But also I like to share story because I like to tell stories. Although granted, I'm also not the best storyteller, because not very good with details. And I'm also quite forgetful. Alright. There we go. There's some grass. Some grass that looks pretty good. Definitely not perfect, but it looks pretty good, I think. So we should, I feel like we should break up this little skirt right here. That's what I'm going to call it, is a little skirt. I just feel like we should rough it up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I think it looks better roughed up. Alright. Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. Bam, boom, boom, bam. Okay. What are we doing now? Draw this mushroom. Try to unstraighten this line just a bit. There we go. Now this part, we can keep as good as we want just cause. Alright. And doing these curves right here is another reason I should get better at keeping my hand off the paper, because it just makes these curves easier. Alright. Yeah, definitely not a perfect mushroom. I could have probably cut it there, but hey, it is what it is. It is what, you know what, actually I could do this or something. And then that's the... No, we're not gonna do that. We could, but we're not gonna. I really don't want to add tons of spots on this like I did that one, but that's what type of mushroom this is. I just don't want to because I don't like adding tons of little spots. I'm not very good with randomness. I want to make it a pattern. Like I want there to be a pattern in this, not just it be random. Alright. He's looking at the mushroom. He likes the mushroom. Will he take the mushroom? Will he eat the mushroom? Maybe. Maybe he'll eat the mushroom. Maybe I'll make him eat it. Maybe I'll draw this little mousey again and make him eat a mushroom. I don't know if you want to see me draw this little mousey again. I don't know, comment it. I'll draw whatever the comments say, I don't care. Alright. If you have anything you want me to draw, go ahead and say it. I'll do it. I can promise that with like a 80% certainty, because I did just remember I forgot to draw something someone asked me to do. It was like a certain like style of clothing. I think it was like a Japanese style of clothing. I couldn't pronounce how the hell to say it. I still have tabs open of what I was going to draw. I just completely forgot about that. I should do that. Anyways, here's little Mousy. What should his name be? Mouse-Thew? Mouse? Thomas. Yes. Thomas. I don't know if that's how you spell Thomas. I don't give a fuck. That's Thomas. That pencil is gone. Goodbye. Have a wonderful day. Subscribe.